Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Executive Vice President of Sales for Kia Motors America, Tom Loveless.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Hey, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. Happy New Year. We'd like to begin today by congratulating the North American International Auto Show on 25 wonderful years. At Kia, we're celebrating an important anniversary of our own, 20 years in the U.S. market. And we are proud to have played a role in expanding the international footprint of this show. You know, auto show introductions, they're a lot like movie premieres. And Detroit has provided the backdrop for some of Kia's biggest hits ever, including the first appearance of the original Soul concept and last year's digitally enhanced debut of the Cadenza Premium Sedan. And if your idea of a great popcorn flick includes a lean and mean turbocharged sports car, well, then you're in luck. Because the gearheads at our California Design Center have developed something really special to share with you today. As with any big premiere, our red carpet is full of stars here today. Among our special guests, please welcome the Vice Chairman and CEO of Kia Motors Corporation, Mr. H.K. Lee. And Vice Chairman of the R&D Division, Hyundai Motor Group Automotive, Dr. Yang. Now, it's no secret that design has been one of the driving forces behind Kia's success over the past 5+ years. We've launched 16 all-new and redesigned vehicles, while also carving out an identity for the brand. And it's happened under the watch of this gentleman. He's the Chief Design Officer of the Hyundai Motor Group Automotive and President and Chief Design Officer of Kia Motors Corporation, Mr. Peter Schreier. Peter. Looking back for just a moment, if I may, 2013 served as an important and very busy transitional period for Kia, including the delivery of 7 new vehicles in less than 12 months. Kia continues to be the 7th largest brand in the U.S. based on volume, and 2013 marked the 2nd straight year that we sold well over 500,000 vehicles. The trio of Sorento, Soul, and Optima each sold more than 100,000 units, helping us record the 2nd best sales performance in our history. And speaking of the Optima, it was not only our best seller for the 2nd straight year, but it also set an all-time single nameplate record for Kia at more than 155,000 sales. 2013 was also filled with a number of achievements that reflect our long-term strategy of concentrating on quality, strengthening the brand, and elevating the ownership experience. Among them, Kia entered the top 10 in J.D. Power's initial quality rankings for the first time. We moved up the charts on Interbrand's list of the top 100 global brands, and we were also named one of the 50 best green brands in the world. And Kia made the largest improvement of any mass market brand in sales satisfaction, that according to J.D. Power. You didn't come here to hear about the past. You want to know what's coming to a showroom near you, or coming attractions, so to speak. And there are a number of exciting new releases right around the corner. This year, we'll see the arrival of even more new product, including the all-new rear-drive K900 flagship, which will be arriving this spring. If you joined us at the LA Auto Show, you might recall that we talked about the K900's ability to fundamentally shift people's perceptions of Kia and elevate the opinion of the brand overall. And you'll see exactly what we mean when the K900 is featured alongside Lawrence Fishburne a few weeks from now in a 60-second Super Bowl spot. Later in the year, we'll launch our first electric vehicle, the Soul EV. And there's also an all-new Sedona minivan in the works. This brings us back to today. and the world debut of Kia's next star of stage and screen. It's a sequel of sorts, building on ideas first explored in previous concepts like the GT, the Trackster, and the Cross GT. And it was inspired in part by the race-winning performance of our turbocharged Optimas that compete in the Pirelli World Challenge. Now, as you are well aware, car designers are a special breed. They're equal parts artists and enthusiasts. And at Kia, we are blessed with a tremendously talented team. You might know our US design studio as the birthplace of the totally transformed soul. But it is also home to a passionate group of people who are not afraid to shun conventional thinking and go their own way. And nowhere is that irreverent attitude more evident than in what you're about to see. It's a tribute to those days when sports cars were known more for delivering an engaging hands-on experience rather than a laundry list of electronic driving aids. When performance was about a direct link between driver and machine. Ladies and gentlemen, you've got your popcorn. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
That's really the dream for this car. That wow factor, that exotic, special feeling.
Sports cars are meant to be sexy.
Nobody needs Good afternoon. I'm Tom Kearns, Chief Designer for Kia's US Studio. And on behalf of the entire Kia 6, it's an honor to be here today and share with you the GT4 Stinger. Now earlier, Tom Lovelace commented on how auto show debuts are in many ways similar to movie premieres. Well, that connection actually goes a bit deeper for me and my team. Before we put pen to paper on this concept, we assembled the team to create movie posters, kind of like the ones you see hanging outside your favorite theater. And from there, we determined which direction we want to go. Now with our latest creation, we think we've got a blockbuster hit on our hands. Part action adventure and part timeless classic. Bringing the GT4 Stinger to life became a passion project for a select group of individuals who wanted to create a car like the ones they sketched on their high school notebooks when they should have been paying attention in science class. Our goal was to create a true enthusiast machine. And to get there, we knew we had to focus on a few key attributes, including rear-wheel drive layout, 2+2 configuration, and that magic combination of lightweight power, direct responsive steering, and agile handling that connects the driver and machine in a way that most cars just don't do today. Now with these core elements in mind, we took what you could call an analog approach, a design process focused on having as much fun as possible getting from point A to point B, whether that's stoplight to stoplight or apex to apex. Each of us put our heart and soul into this concept, and here's a behind-the-scenes look on how the concept came to life. Coupe design, the GT4 is meant to be accessible and appeal to enthusiasts from all walks of life. Like I said earlier, the Stinger's main attraction is its emphasis on driving. There's nothing like the feeling of romping on the throttle and dialing in a little opposite lock to control power oversteer. And the Stinger has 350 horsepower to play with, thanks to Kia's race-proven 2-liter turbo engine. A fully independent double wishbone suspension and quick ratio steering rack make this baby responsive and nimble. Power is put to the ground through a short throw 6-speed manual that drives custom 20-inch carbon fiber and aluminum wheels. And stopping power is delivered by 15-inch Brembo Gran Turismo brakes at all 4 corners. Inside, the purity and simplicity of the design continues with liberal use of billet aluminum, a no-frills D-shaped steering wheel, and an illuminated LED instrument panel dominated by an oversized tachometer. And we decided to pass on adding an audio system because this car's tunes come from under the hood and out the exhausts. I know I speak for all of the Kia 6 when I say we had great fun every step of the way with the Stinger, and we hope you enjoy it as much as we do. Our full team is here to answer your questions, and now we invite you to come up and take a closer look. Thank you for coming.